Without time wasting, let's start. So previously Trump was against Bitcoin, but now he's become a great supporter. So after Trump has won the presidency, people are expecting a crypto boom in 2025. I'm going to show you why, but first I want to show you what Trump has recently said about Bitcoin and also about crypto this afternoon. I'm laying out my plan to ensure that the United States will be the crypto capital of the planet and the Bitcoin superpower of the world. Upon taking office, I will immediately appoint a Bitcoin and Crypto Presidential Advisory Council. If I am elected, it will be the policy of my administration, United States of America, to keep 100% of all the Bitcoin the US government currently holds or acquires into the future. Will keep 100%. I hope you all please, if crypto is going to define the future, I want to be mined, minted, and made in the USA. On day one, I will fire Gary Gensler and appoint a new SEC chairman. Okay, now I want to tell you this just to clarify. Trump said that he wants to fire Gary Gensler. Okay, so Gary Gensler is the chair of the SEC. Gensler has an aggressive stance against crypto, and Trump is all about loose ending new regulations. Oh, Trump wants you. Now I want to show you the Bitcoin Act in Congress that Trump is backing. So here it is. This originated in the Senate from Senator Loomis. So the short title of the bill is the Bitcoin Act for 24. Now if you got a page 2 of the bill, you're going to see this: the US governments would buy and store large quantity of Bitcoin to strengthen the financial condition of the United States and hedge against economic uncertainty and monetary instability. So the US government would essentially establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve. So there would be a purchase program. And this is how it would work. So the government would buy up to 200,000 Bitcoins per year over a 5-year period, so up to 1 million Bitcoin into total. But that's the thing, if the government started buying up Bitcoin, then it would skyrocket the price. And then we would be talking about a figure that's much higher. I would say minimum hundreds of billions of dollars, perhaps even $1 trillion. But if you think about it, even if it amounts to $1 trillion that they're going to spend on Bitcoin, that's not a lot of money for the US government if it's spread out over 5 years, because the federal government deficit spends about $2 trillion a year. But what's $1 trillion more spread out over 5 years? And I think it's funny, because if you think about it, how are they going to get this money to buy the Bitcoin? You know what they're going to do, the Federal Reserve, working in conjunction with the federal governments, they're just going to print the money, the fiat currency US dollars, out of thin air to buy the Bitcoin. I mean, how else are they going to do it? And the Bitcoins that are acquired by the purchase program would be huddled for a minimum of 20 years. Now, I want to show you this. Here are the countries and government that are currently holding Bitcoin. The United States is already the top government with around 213,000 Bitcoins. They came across this Bitcoin by confiscating it from people that were doing illegal activities. But you'll see that countries and governments are small holders of Bitcoins. So take a look at this. All the countries and governments combined own about 529,000 Bitcoin in total, so that's about only 2.5% of all Bitcoin. Now, I want you to keep this in mind. The bill wants to buy up to 1 million Bitcoin. Right, so right. Now, there are just under 20 million Bitcoin in existence. There's only about 1 million more Bitcoin that will ever be created, so 94.6% of all Bitcoin that will ever be created have already been issued. So there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin created. That is the cap. Now, this is very important for you to know. Trump is backing crypto along with the Republicans, but this bill, the Bitcoin Act, is now gaining traction. It's gaining supports from the Democrats as well. So Democratic Congressman Roy's a perfect example. That's convincing Oreo of his party to support Bitcoin in this act. Okay, so that is the current situation with Trump and the Bitcoin Act. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I look forward to reading your comments. Please subscribe. Thank you for the support, and I wish you every nice day. Take care.